Mga ka-Web3 crew, I am very lucky and so lucky dahil kasama po natin ang isa sa mga talagang kilala dito sa Dubai, which is siya po. I am with Mr. Matthias Mende. Hello, how are you?
Hi Krista, how are you doing? Thanks for having me.
Thanks for, saying yes for an interview. How are you feeling today?
I feel very, very good and very well, and after I finished my keynote, I felt that like maybe 100 kilos less of weight of stress because I've been preparing the presentation till 5:30 a.m. in the morning. I always like to do things last minute and new ideas come up and the productivity rate goes up when it's close to come to the target.
And can you tell us about the company that you are doing and what do you guys do?
Like there are two businesses which I represent, actually four because I'm also advising stuff, but in primary I'm the founder of Bonuz. Bonuz is a real world gamification platform. So you could imagine that our ultimate goal is to gamify the world and human tasks in the real world, like real world humans. It's very interesting because it got very inspired by computer games like World of Warcraft, like Zelda, like Diablo, because I used to play them, and in those kind of games you get quests and you need to fulfill them. So the same type of use cases we can do also with our application, which is a social smart wallet, and the use cases they often will be provided by third-party providers, but it's a lot about going to events, going to restaurants and then checking in, doing quests like which engage more the businesses and those communities and member clubs. So this works by people checking in with a QR code, and they are also connected with their wallet with their identity, which connects to all their social media accounts. So the users, they get quests, like for example in this conference they could have a quest that they film some speakers on the stage, tag them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and create some more engagement and more knowledge, like more traffic for the conference organizer or for some of the sponsors. And this way the users also can get rewards. And often in those conferences is a case that a lot of visitors are actually coming complimentary. So actually they're coming to an event where somebody invested money to make this event. So it would be also very nice if they add value to the event, and the most simple value to add is actually to follow the organizer. And when you look at the numbers and the visitors, you often see that a lot of organizers, they have much less followers than they have visitors, which ultimately means that a lot of visitors actually don't add value. But with this type of tool, now brands, events, conferences, any type of places, they'll have the chance to measure this engagement from the users, and that's the first step in gamification. The ultimate step in real-world gamification would be in augmented reality, to make quests and things very immersive by people running around with the lenses and seeing things like a digital layer on top of the real world realm. So people who know the the Apple Vision or the new Meta headset and see this presentation, they can see those type of productivity tasks, but they are just millions of new use cases which will come out, and I think the world will be a little bit different in a few years.
Okay, and what are the benefits of implementing blockchain in the gaming industry?
Ownership, I would say. Ownership of the items, ownership of the identities. For example, in certain games you can nowadays upgrade your characters, your skins, but what can happen? But if you store the items which you purchase on a self-custodial wallet, which means that the user only owns the wallet, like that only he has access, then those items or those goods can never be taken away from the user and he just joins into the game. Like in Axie Infinity, I think this was pretty much popular. Users also, they had their wallet and they were storing those items. But you see, you can own the items and everything, but at the end, if the issuer, if the developer gets hacked or their main wallets get hacked and money gets stolen, then at the end the whole ecosystem will suffer and things break down. But I feel in Philippines there's a very big future for those things, and this gamification we actually like to use also in entrepreneurship, where we not just do real world games, but we give a learn mode where users have courses, they learn how to use AI, they learn how to edit pictures, they learn how to do social media content, and people from the Western world who have no time they can simply give those quests, and those people who finished the learn mode, they go into the earn mode and they do those jobs and they can earn some small money. So entrepreneurship is also a gamification, and I feel we're going into a fantastic future which will include a lot of humans in this world and give them a better life ultimately.
Thank you so much. I have one last question for you. What do you think is the future of money?
That's could be a very long answer, but first of all, I believe money itself in its core, it's quite corrupted because it's like a middle way of give everything a value. I feel in the world of the future, I feel that bananas could be money, apples could be money, fruits could be money, everything could be money because everything could be tokenized. And if things are tokenized, I could do a trade with you where I give you bananas and you give me apples or strawberries and we exchange value, but we didn't need the medium of money. I believe in the future, everything will be tokenized, everything will be tied to self-custodial wallets with self-sovereign identities, digital identities. And we're just going into another paradigm of reality and economical models.
Thank you so much. I have one, this is very personal question. How many Bitcoins do you have?
Me? Honestly, I have less than 10. I'm not like a whale. I'm just like a normal guy, you know. I'm working hard and I invest everything in my own business, like as much as I can. There was a time where there was a bit more, but you know, in hard times like this bear markets, there's a lot of costs happening, and some people, they can escape their project and let it die, but I'm keep on investing and financing it, so it's very painful sometimes at the rate of below 30k to actually take like $10,000 in Bitcoin, because I believe if Bitcoin reach 1 million, that this $10,000 which I take out now, it's like paying hundreds thousands of dollars on salaries, and it's really painful. But we're going to raise more money soon because our application is actually ready. We're just waiting for Apple approval and approval from the regulator to have a smooth start and a good go-to-market entry, and then things will be very easy because then the talk becomes a walk.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna ask for 0.001 Bitcoin later. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll give you one.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one down. Hindi kaya.
You are kabayan, so I give you one.
Thank you so much. More of it dito lang yan, mga ka-Web3 sa FOMO, the future of money.